From the inside, Texas A&M, Arkansas, South Carolina, then USC, Alabama, Florida, and on the outside, Baylor and Kentucky.
What you are looking to do on this very first leg is set the tone. You have to stay in your lanes all the way around, so whoever comes off this last curve into the home stretch is not necessarily in first, because the second runners are staggered up the back of the track underneath the Jumbotron.
The outgoing runner will stay in their lane through the first full turn and then break for the pole on the backstretch. So right now that is South Carolina in 4. Out in 7, that is Florida. And you can see who's in front by who passes the stick first. Looks like South Carolina and USC very close at the first exchange.
Arkansas and SC got the baton about the same time.
But Arkansas getting out very slow with their second runner, scheduled to be Kara Parker.
Just don't want to panic down this backstretch. Get yourself up in that chase pack and make sure that you don't get boxed in. Don't take a rail if you can't have enough space on the outside to pass somebody.
So it's South Carolina and then USC, now A&M into third. Arkansas making a move on the inside to try and get back into position. South Carolina's runner, Aaliyah Abrams, doing a nice job in this finishing stretch.
Kyra Constantine from USC handed off very nice to Anna Cockrell. Both of those women were on that championship USC team last year.
South Carolina continuing to lead, but USC is in front of Arkansas. That's all they, well, it's not all they care about. Of course, they want to win the race, and on paper that's possible too, but they just want to make certain they stay in front of Arkansas.
Peyton Chadwick running for Arkansas. Blonde hair, white top. You can see her coming in the back. If she's going to make a move, she's got to do it right now.
Anna Cockrell's turnover starting to falter a bit.
And here
needs to push
Peyton
hard through this far turn, and Peyton Chadwick going wide. Oh my goodness, Cockrell drops the baton.
Oh my gosh!
And there may be some issues over that with contact, but the race goes on. Arkansas now. That's Jasmine Frey for A&M handing off first for the Aggies. Arkansas handing off second. Oh my goodness.
Wow. A&M handed off to Sierra Richardson, and Arkansas handed off to Kathleen Campbell, who had that blazing 400 at the conference championships.
We will have to go back and look at that carnage with 100 meters to go on that second leg.
Waddle and Jonathan for South Carolina moving up very quickly from fourth into the second and third runners.
So South Carolina, then Arkansas, then Florida with Sharika Barnett. Waddle and Jonathan, the 400-meter champion. That's Sierra Richardson for A&M. USC is out of the race.
Kathleen Campbell closing very well for Arkansas.
As she always does. She's really closing the gap, but it's going to be South Carolina. Arkansas second with 8 points for second. South Carolina third. Now we wait.
Look at the time.
It's 3:25:57.
Woo!
An outstanding time. It's the best time in the country this year by A&M. And that's the final race Jasmine Frey gets to run for the Aggies. And that's also the fastest time in the world this year, beating a U.S. team from back in May at the World Relays in Yokohama, Japan. All right, we've got to try to look and see what happened here and see what might evolve.
On the corner, when all of the teams were coming into the home stretch, Frey comes out wide in the all-white, and then Alabama, Anna Cockrell actually looks like she caught a spike. And then her hand, if the baton hits the Alabama runner, Preto, and it goes flying off the track. It looked like Anna Cockrell caught a spike coming off of the curve.